Welcome to Baby Narc. This little episode is probably gonna make me look really psycho, but I don't care because I'm upset and maybe if I make this video and then I watch it later, maybe it will either make me realize that I am being ridiculous or that I'm legit have a point. So I'm gonna do it. Okay. And now Brian, he's been on, I wouldn't say best behavior, but he's been on a better behavior, trying to apologize to me and the world for his absolute disgusting, uncalled for mania that he's been in the middle of for the past 5 months. It's just been a constant cycle of going off the rails, getting completely, well, I would call it hammered, but I guess that's, drinking, but whatever you want to call, drug binge. He does it for a couple days or a week, and then as he's sobering up, that's when he's mean. And then he gets a little bit more sober and he's a little bit nicer. And then he goes back. I mean, it's just, oh my God, what a nightmare. But I think he's getting to the point now. I think he's pissed enough of us off because it's not just me. My last video I just made was about how he had to make an apology to a boss that I don't even know about. So he's been a naughty boy. And I think that it's starting to really hit him just how many of us are sick of his shit. He's alienating all of us. Okay. I told you about the wig thing. It's so ridiculous and hilarious. But it also hurts my feelings. Okay, anybody else who would have said, "You're wearing a wig?" I probably would have laughed my ass off and been like, "No? Really? Seriously? I look like I'm in a wig? Oh my God, okay." I would have handled it that way because I'm not crazy. I'm not a psycho. I'm not triggered by every fucking thing. I mean, really, I'm not. I'm cool as fuck. I am, and I'm funny. I'm hilarious, and I can take a joke. I can, whatever. Anybody else who would have said that, I would have laughed it off. But he's so fucking mean to me on a regular basis, and I know that he means to be mean. It's not accidental. So when he said, his foot in the door to trying to get me back, because now he's realizing that I am really at the end of it all, just everything about him. I'm just ready to fucking never ever talk to him again. And admittedly, I am still talking to him. I mean, I haven't walked away. I keep saying it's hard to get away from a narcissist because, they keep pulling you back in. It's not like you make a decision, fuck that dude, I'm never talking to him again, and then you just don't. It's not like that. I mean, like I said, he still got his foot in the door trying to be like, "Don't slam it shut on me, please. I still want to be in your life," because, he needs people. We are his entourage. He cannot function without other people, and not in the normal way that all of us can't function without other people. He uses us. We are tools to him, to all narcissists. And he after he I sent him okay, just to catch you up in case you haven't watched all my other videos real quick. He's been hammering at me that he just wants to be friends. I was upset about it before. I decided, fuck it, I'm not upset about it anymore. Fine, let's be friends. Actually, let's be enemies and never talk again is what I really meant, but whatever. So I make this really sweet video acting like, sure, let's be friends, blah, 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 blah. Send it to him, and his response at first was, you look pretty. And then his second response was, are you wearing a wig? Every time I say that, it's funny to me. I mean, it pisses me off, but it's also pretty funny. But you know, he just digs at me. You know, the knife. Well, the complete knife set. Stainless steel knife set that he's got all stabbed into my back. He loves twisting on them things because he loves to get me. You know. So the wig thing, can't say without laughing. That pissed me off. And okay, now you're going to really think I'm psycho. And I am. He has turned me, I am admitting he has turned me psycho. This man has changed me, although I am going to make a couple of videos about the things that he's done to change me for the good, because my life, like regular, like life aside from his, has actually gotten better. Moving back to our city, I mean, there's a lot of good that this man has done for me, although he doesn't know it. It was all just kind of, lesson in life kind of journey kind of thing. So, I mean, I will never say, man, I wish I'd have never met him. No, that's not true. There have been huge changes in my life and in myself that I would have never gotten had I not, jumped into the deep end of the pool with this fucking maniacal fucking piece of junk. He's about as worthless as a fucking VCR. I mean, he's just awful. Anyway, so my psycho thing is, we have this social media relationship, and I spy on him because he's always doing shit behind my back. And I'm painting the picture that he's some womanizer and he's out cheating on me. Listen, I mean, he might be, any guy will cheat, and any guy will cheat on with whoever, anybody they give me. I mean, that's what prostitutes are for. I mean, and he could hook up with, some gross, disgusting, druggy chick. But I don't really think he's out running the streets. I mean, honestly, his passion is drugs. So, I mean, shoot, he could probably have the most beautiful woman standing naked in front of him and a pile of drugs, and he'd probably pick the drugs. He'd probably be like, well, can I do both? Can I do the drugs first? He would do the drugs before he did the woman. So I guess really my jealousy, I should be jealous of the drugs because that is what he picks over me. Anyway, I go on all these social media outlets to catch him. And I've noticed a lot of times, or oftentimes, he will disappear from social media. He'll not only just disappear from me, but he just like drops off the face of the earth. It's weird. And of course, I'm stalking him, trying to find out where he, that kind of thing, which turns me psycho. And then I do the whole social media track down of him. And then all of a sudden, and it is related to drugs, and I'm sure that, think about it. Drug dealers need to sell their drugs to druggies. So they will contact you in any form possible. And now it's even easier these days. Probably back in the day, they probably had to, he just sent me something. God, I swear he's psychic. He always knows when I'm about to just like depart from his life. He these drug dealers need to sell their drugs. So to help himself, I mean, I guess I'm proud of him for doing this because, social media is his freaking outlet to the world. And when he disappears from social media, it's because he's trying to get away from all the drug dealers. And of course, these aren't drug dealers like you see in the movies, down some dark alley that are professional drug dealers. I mean, most of these people are his friends. They may even have a regular day job, but they're still, crack-a-lacking. It's not even a word. To get some extra cash. And a person like Brian is the perfect pawn in that horrible game. He'll disappear from social media, and then when he all of a sudden gets back on social media, and of course, he doesn't do anything, he does, everything is either 0 or 100%. Like, there's no in between with him. It's either he's just nothing, staring at the wall, not speaking, or he's off the rails, I always know when he starts the social media bombardment, and getting on every kind of social media you can think of. I always know, oh shit, he's on a bender. Real quick. So, lately I've been telling you in all these videos that he's been on this bender, and I keep using that word, bender, for 5 months. And I told you he's psychic, or he and I are psychic together. He says to me, as part of his recent, apology, a couple days now has been his apology to the world about, fucking all of us over. He says, I'm so sorry I've been on a bender the past couple of months. It shocked me. I was like, oh my gosh, it's so weird that he would use that word. He has never used that word. It's so weird. It's so weird. Creepy. Now, I told you I lived down the street from him. Maybe he's looking in the window. Probably. Okay. In his drug craze, he will get back on social media. And I catch him, and he comments a lot on women's pictures and stuff. Of course, Shelly and Samantha, he does that. But I've also caught him on some other stuff. And the way I catch him is, all of a sudden he'll have some new friend, or new follower. And, these are people he's never told me about. And all of a sudden, this chick, and then I'll click on her stuff, and I'll be fucking damn if he hadn't been commenting on her stuff. Now, he's not, horrible about it, although I'll make another video about, but for now, it'll just be like, oh, you look so cute, or wow, very pretty, or hot, or sexy, but I mean, it's inappropriate. If we really are boyfriend and girlfriend, which I guess we're not, but if we are what we should be, that is highly inappropriate for him to be commenting in, and he shouldn't even be talking to these people. These are not, close friends. Now, Shelly and Samantha, although I disagree with it, but there is an element to them being in his life, because it's so saturated with family and stuff like that. But any other woman, like some woman who he's never even talked to in a really long time and never even told me about, and he's commenting on her pictures, it pisses me off. Now, here's why I get mad. Did you know that he never comments on any of my pictures? Nothing. He doesn't even like anything. He doesn't make nothing. But lately, and I told you about this in another video, lately he's been making a couple of rude comments on just some posts that I made, not pictures, but just some posts, like taking the time to scroll through my shit that didn't have anything to do with him or anybody else, and making a rude comment And he's passing by a whole bunch of pictures and videos of me. And other guys, they take the time to comment on it. And that hurts my feelings. Why doesn't he just tell me I'm ugly? And if I am so ugly, then why the fuck are you messing with me? He, the wig comment that video I actually sent to him. That was not on my social media stuff. That was a personal video that I sent, saying, okay, fine, let's be friends. And then his comment is, you're pretty. And then his next comment, just immediately after, is, are you wearing a wig? Fuck you, man. Are you wearing a sack of shit? Whatever, stupid. That was a dumb comment, but whatever. Okay. He comments on all this girl's stuff. And I'm like, really? Man, you fucking suck. So, my picture that I have, my little thumbnail, it's a really good picture of me. I mean, I'm proud of that picture. And so is everybody else. Let me tell you what, I got a whole bunch of dudes. And I've had dudes, because being a chick, dudes hit you up that you don't even know, I have comments from strange dudes, And who knows, he's so fucking psycho and so fucking jealous in weird sort of ways. Maybe he's seen all of that, and that's why, I don't know. I don't know what his fucking weird deal is. So my thumbnail picture, tonight, he says, I need to just stop talking to this dude totally. I need to get what's called no contact. I'm going to make a video about that. I need to just fucking drop off the face of the earth at this point with this dude. But, I'm still in it. I'm still in the middle of it, in the forest. I can't quite see my way clear. Like, I can see the end of the tunnel, but I just can't quite get there yet. Hopefully I will. He's talking about drugs and when isn't he? That's all he cares about. He makes a comment. He's like, something about me being disappointed in him, blah, 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 blah. And he says, even your picture looks angry. Now, yes, I knew what he meant. And then, of course, he's like, you're Miss Know-It-All. I thought you fucking knew. You're so fucking smart. Why do you not understand what I'm saying? But, I'm trying to be a dickhead, too, because I'm fucking tired of his shit. I'm tired of him running all over me. I'm tired of it, So, in my weird sort of way that doesn't work, I'm trying to lash out at him to make myself feel better, I guess. I don't know. I knew what he meant. I knew he was trying to be funny. And see, he's got that mean sense of humor that I don't like anyway. And, I don't even know why I like this dude. There's nothing about him I like. I don't know what it is. I think he put a spell on me because he's whatever. And he ain't that cute. He is tall, though, or whatever. I'll get a dude and I'll put him in my fucking heels. How about that? How about if I get a really great short dude and just make him wear stilettos? How about that? My life would be so much better. I know what he was trying to say. He was trying to be funny. He was trying to be like, oh, look, even your picture is like looking down on me, disappointed in me, blah, blah, blah. And if he didn't piss me off on a regular basis, treat me like shit, make me feel like shit, I wouldn't have been triggered by that either. I would have been like, oh, you're right. And I would have made some like stupid joke like, you better watch out, I'm watching you, something. Seriously, I am not psycho. But he turns me psycho because he treats me so horrible. Even when he's not even being like flat out mean, he's still like not being nice. So I'm pissed off. So I tear into him. I said, if you think I'm so fucking ugly, why the fuck do you talk to me? Where's this coming from? Are you fucking drunk? And fucking, that whole thing. Like there's got to be some sort of negative reason why I would be lashing out towards his absolute disgusting behavior. It's got to be me. And I said, and of course, I got to be careful because I can't be, then I don't want him to know I'm psycho. I don't want him to know that I stalk all of his social media bullshit and catch him talking to other women. I can't, it's so tricky. I can't. I mean, now when I finally depart from this dude, I'm either going to walk away clean, not say nothing, or I will tell him everything. But then, of course, I don't want him to think I'm psycho, because then it makes me feel bad because I'm not psycho. I just am currently because of him, but I wasn't before, and hopefully I will get away from him soon, and then I will go back to not being psycho again. I, in a roundabout way, tell him, you're one to comment. I mean, and he does know, because I'll tell you about an issue, whatever. You're one to, talk to other chicks and say they look pretty good, but you don't ever say anything to me. You just go on my shit and make rude comments about just random things that I posted, but you scroll right past all my pictures and videos, don't say anything, much less nice. You don't do anything. You don't like it. You don't follow it. You don't do anything. And then you tell me, and I threw in the wig thing. I can't say that without laughing because it's so fucking hilarious. And see, that just shows who I really am. I'm a funny, cool, easy to get along with person. I mean, I can even laugh at that because it's fucking funny. Wig. So I throw that at him. I'm like, I make you a little video trying to be nice, and then you do say that I'm pretty, but you can't even take another breath before you tell me that I'm wearing a wig. I'm not telling you you're wearing a wig. I was just making a comment, because he hadn't seen me in like a month. I was just making a point that, your hair looks really different, it's long or something. I thought, well, I don't know, maybe you have a wig on or something. I didn't even think anything of it. I wasn't trying to be rude. I don't know why you're so sensitive. I don't know, blah, blah, blah. What's wrong with you? Blah, 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 blah. Why are you tripping on me being completely rude and inappropriate? Why are you not letting me get away with that? That's what he means. And then, and then I also say, you never comment on any of my pictures or videos, and then now you're telling me that my thumbnail picture, that looks good, I just look angry. And, and listen, let me tell you something. I'm telling you. I said, you know what? You're the only guy who doesn't think I'm hot. And that's true. All the guy friends that I have and the exes, I have gained quite a bit of weight. And, hey, whatever. But they all still think I'm pretty damn hot, pretty damn sexy, pretty damn cute. And I said, if you think I'm so gross, why the fuck do you talk to me? Oh, you're fucking tripping again, blah, 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 blah. Now, maybe when I rewatch this video, maybe I'll be like, oh, maybe I'm tripping, maybe it's ridiculous. But I mean, that is just terrible. You take the time to comment on other chick stuff. You take the time to rudely comment on stuff of mine as you're scrolling past cute pictures and sexy little videos. I mean, nothing, I say sexy, you know what I mean? I just mean, cute, whatever. You're taking the time to do that and then make a rude comment. And then I send you a nice little private video and you do say I'm pretty, but then like you take a split second later to say I'm wearing a wig. I mean, come on, it's just, It's just terrible. So that happened today. I'm telling you, I need to go. It's called No Contact. I'm going to make a video about that. And if you are in the middle of this narcissistic abuse, because it is abuse, I keep tricking myself into thinking that he doesn't abuse me, because abuse is supposed to be that, he's freaking pounding my face into a wall. But he is abusing me the same. It is the same, It is destroying my sense of self. Actually, it's not. I've been pretty good about protecting myself to the point where he does a number on me, but I don't feel bad about myself. Well, actually, that's not true, because, I've gained a lot of weight. And, they say, one quick thing that I'll in this video, they say that it's kind of a common thing with not just empathetic people, but just very sweet, kind, giving, nurturing people, and especially women, that when you gain weight, that it's for self-protection. It's like protective coating. It's like a suit of armor to protect yourself from, all this negativity and bad energy. And in the time that I've been fucking around with this dude, I've put on a lot of weight. And so, he is fucking with my sense of self. So I was wrong about that. He is. And yeah, so if you're dealing with somebody like this, it's called No Contact. I'll make a video about it, but it is exactly what it is. No contact. Ever. Like, you just literally disappear, drop off the face of this earth from your narc, and don't ever have anything else to do with them, because, they'll try to get that foot in the door. Everything's a foot in the door. His foot in the door to me was, I make this video saying, sure, fuck you, let's be friends, I don't give a fuck anymore. And I said it so sweet, but I did it in a weird way. I did it in a very energetically way that he could tell that I was like, okay, bye. Like, we're not even going to be friends. I'm lying about that. He could tell. He panicked, and his foot in the door was, you look pretty. But because he's such a fucking raging narcissist, he, in 1 second breath, says, are you wearing a wig? Can't say that without cracking up. Okay. Get away from that narc. Their whole means of existing in your life is to fuck you up. Walk away. All right. Bye.